so I'm going to go into the work. I'm going to go in here and hopefully get the rest of that welding finished up on the bug. Get all the edges seam sealed and ready for undercoating. But first we have to stop and get some kerosene. And since we don't have a heater at the shop anymore, we're knocking the chill off with the kerosene heater. Morning. I need 5 gallons kerosene.
$28.42.
Can fits perfect in between. Alright, off to the shop. Alright, 1 year ago this was a farm field. There is, I think, 4 or 5 roads in here, a huge pond. 2 weeks ago, none of the construction crew has showed up at all. In 1 week, they had 4 foundations dug. The last week, there was no houses here at all. This was the first house made or assembled. I call them erector houses. They put that up in 2.5 days. Hey, they already got a busted window too. This house yet here, when I went into the shop yesterday, it was a bare foundation with a stack of wood. When I come back into town last night, it looked just like this. It is just insane how quickly they are throwing these houses together. Can't really see it, but right there is that pond. It looks like about a half an acre. That building over there I used to work in. That building over there I used to work in. Looks like they're getting ready to add on to this road. This will end up connecting to I-75, and all this is going to be housing. Personally, I just can't see there being that many people needing houses in this little town of 28,000 people. But it's creating jobs and giving people houses, so hey, get her done. Alright, I have been passing by this pole for 4 weeks now. I don't understand why the power company has not fixed it. This pole is balancing using the wires holding it up. We had a storm roll through 3.5, 4 weeks ago. We seen it cracked on the evening before, and the next morning it was down like that, and it's been like that for 3 to 4 weeks now. The real funny thing is, the same day we noticed that one broke off, we come around this corner right here and seen this. And pull over to the side here a little bit. There's one pole, 2 poles, 3 poles, 4 poles, 5 poles, and one that's ready to break, laying on the ground. All them power wires laying right on the ground. And sitting there 3 to 4 weeks as well. I don't know. I wouldn't get around them. End of March, and look at all this dang snow. Ugh, drives me nuts. Ready for spring. Ooh, it's chilly in here this morning. 45. I'm gonna put that right there and see if we can't get some heat going. Alright, first thing we're going to do is we're going to make it mount to get this secured in the car. I got the plasma hooked up, got the dash over here, cut-off wheel, tape. I think the first thing we need to do is hang the dash on so it's in place. Right there is where the dash needs to go. That popping you hear won't be there with it on the chassis. There is a plate underneath here that bolts all this flat. Alright, here's the aftermarket dash center They want the column here, but that offsets it from him. We're going to move it over to the center of it right here. And then come down. That way it's straight at him. So I need a piece of pipe. I'm going to make it a little bit long. I'm going to say 16 inches. 16 inches to get it in place, and then I got to coat my hole. Would you look at that? It actually fit. Got to move this side a little bit farther. I couldn't get in there to mark it very well. Okay. Now, right here is the front of the dash. We need to sink that column back in. We want this right here to be flush with the front of the dashboard. That's going to move that column 3.5 inches forward. Give him just a little bit more room. So right here is the front of the dash. We want to move this pipe to right here. Get this out of the way. We're going to put this tape cut that off. Alright. This goes in against the firewall just like this. This is the top side. We keep that square. Alright, now we got it all cleaned up. Now the column will slide in from up here, and then we need to have tabs on here so we can tighten it down against the shaft of the column. Alright, let's get that done. Alright, that was kind of painless. Now, in theory, slide that shaft in there. When we tighten these two bolts up, it will squeeze down around that shaft and keep it tight. Alright, let's see if she'll fit. By George, I like it. Right now, the bottom of the dash hits right here. We want to raise this up about a ½ inch. Right there. All right. make a couple gussets. I'm gonna say we need one right there, 4.5 inches. And then I'm gonna say we need one here. Nine inches.
Okay. Hold it. Let's go this way. Put that mount right there. If my water will reach. And then this mount. I'm going to say about like so. Stable. I like it. Alright. I'll go ahead and get the brace welded in there and then go to the firewall side. This ain't a strap, but you gotta flip it anyway. That won't go nowhere.
Adding to my eye problems, I've got tunnel vision. Alright, let's get to cleaning up on this stuff. I left it long on purpose because we wasn't sure where the firewall was going to be. Both sides. This section here, I'm going to take the whole thing out. Both sides. There's the column we just put in. I got to do some cleaning. Get that nice and smooth. And do a little bit more welding. I'm going to clean this lip off. I'm going to leave it about probably 3/4 of an inch, and then I'm going to bend that up and stitch weld it on. And then I believe the only thing we have left is the seat brackets. Both sides are tapped around. I'll do a little bit more tapping as I weld it, but it's in there. I don't know if you guys can see it, but you can see my breath in here today. I don't like that much. I just found a piece of sandpaper from back when they did this car the first time, stuffed down in the A-pillar. That looks like Harbor Freight sandpaper. Alright, everything's coked and cleaned up. I need to grind it yet, but I wanted to clean up a couple of the torch edges. Got that cut off. I tapered the front of the inner wheel wells just a little bit for a little more clearance around the frame. It's welded. Well, it's welded inside and out on that. Stitch every 50%, I guess. Let's see. We got the column mounted. Everything inside's pretty much done. Ready to grind and seam seal. I cleaned up some more under here. Put those corner pieces in. All this is welded. But there is one thing that we are missing. And that would be a gas pedal. Yeah, I can't really make it go without it, so I think I'll make up a bracket for that. Alright, right here's this brake pedal. The pedal's gonna step out this way. His foot was setting right about right here. So my plan, raise this up to where it's at the ball of your foot. Okay, about right there. Push it back. Got plenty of clearance right there. Now let's check the height. His foot is approximately the same size as mine. think that'll be about perfect. So we'll make a bracket 3 inches. Come back 4 inches. We'll make that bracket 3 inches tall. All right. Let's see how this thing fits. About right there. It's starting to get a little late. I'm gonna clean this up. I'm gonna call it and go in. I wanna test fit it. Now that everything's in, we can do all this cleanup and seam sealer and all that tomorrow. Right down like that right there. His wiring is nice up here. He's got that bar he can zip tie his wiring harness to. The column fits nice. Put the bolts in right there. Tighten her down. Let's see. Tilt up, tilt down. Beautiful. I love it. All right, it's time for me to go.